Happy Monday, Ghosties. We're here at Gulf Shores, Alabama. Ghosties, make some noise. Yeah.
Very agreeable bunch, these people.
Third year doing this, third year podcasting in a living room in front of people. First time, no microphone.
Oh, sorry, Jake, what do you call this?
Sorry, no hands on the microphone. That's not what I wanted to start with. So Brad, on the way down here, Brad was a trooper. You drove like 15 hours straight. You didn't even really stop. Catherine packed your lunches and everything.
Yes.
And you were extremely productive. I think everyone in the group me like doesn't really want to ride with you because you were so efficient while driving.
I got there and Gabe like had a decently serious talk with me, like, dude, you're way too much on your phone while you're driving.
Like,
I know how to do it right, all right?
You made some really good memes while driving. One of the things you did while driving is you're like, hey, open invite to the group me. I want to give my kids some things for when I'm gone. So if you have anything that you would like suggest, a scavenger hunt, a game, a riddle, or whatever. And Gabe, apparently, honest to God, was like, wow, Brad's already thinking about life when he's dead.
Yeah.
And
like, does anybody have any ideas of like Bible verse I can send them while I'm gone? Like, dude, let me check into those real quick.
And then Brad was like, well, I thought of this one thing. This is before we knew. Brad's like, I thought of this one thing where like, however many years old you are, that's how many laps you have to do around the house. And Gabe's like, if you're dead, I don't see why that's...
Maybe Hattie's like 48 years old. She might be having some knee problems by then. Okay. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning with Jake and Brad, Ghostrunners podcast.
Ghostrunners podcast.
1, 2, 3. Be cool.
Okay, clap, be cool. We'll do clap, be cool. So we're talking about being cool today. That has been the theme. That was one of the unintentional themes of the week.
Yeah, I don't know where that came from. We were just laying some rules down and just kept coming to mind. Hey, just be cool. That kind of covers all your bases.
Honestly. And like anytime somebody's not cool, we're just like, Jason, come on, what are you doing? Be cool.
But no, it's been a fun few days so far. A good amount of returning faces, good amount of new faces.
Yep. It's fun. I was thinking about this I was trying to brainstorm some notes. I wrote down literally coast to coast. And then I wrote down some things that are not on the coast. California, coast. Minnesota, not the coast. However, like literally, like I feel like we're on like all the ends of the United States more. Like we got California, Minnesota, Maine, Florida, Texas? Anybody from Texas? Anyway, but kind of crazy, like just the variety, of people coming from all these different spots. So, it's been really fun, and
it's great. Even same faces. We went to Lambert's last night. Had the same waiter.
Yeah,
kind of.
He was pumped.
Yeah,
he was ready to see us, ready to hang out. He was the one that like last year, we met him the first time we went to Lambert's, and then session 2 we were like, hey, let's mess with the people that come. And like, let's have a game that we do with him. And I don't remember them thinking it was that crazy, but it was kind of fun for us to like see him again.
We had to like tell everyone that we were pranking, like, hey, pay more attention. Like we just pranked you successfully.
Yeah.
Like, oh, okay. Cool.
I mean, I don't know how you want to do this, Jake, but transitioning from that fun, it wasn't even a prank, but we played this game on the beach yesterday. Psychiatrist is what we call it.
Yeah.
And it's basically like, you explain it. You're so good at explaining things.
Thanks.
And then I'll come back to the prank.
Okay. Psychiatrist, it's a great game for like 15 or more, I feel like, where one person or maybe 2 people are in the middle, they are the psychiatrist, and they are trying to pick up on a pattern that everyone else in the circle is doing. Like there's a way that they're answering the questions. So the psychiatrist will say like, hey, looking at Brad, like, what's your name? And he'll say, sometimes it's Brad. And you're like, why did he say sometimes it's Brad? Is it because there's 3 words in every answer? Is it because it has to start with an S? Or sometimes he'll say his name's Steve, and like, why did he say Steve? And so
like one time, like the thing that made people say yes or truth or lies, was like Lisa's feet were in the sand or whatever. Sometimes it was like depending on what kind of word they said, we would like raise our hand or something. And then one time, I believe it was Emily and Jessica. Is that right?
Yeah, this is great. It's like dramatic irony playing out in real life.
So-
It's Shakespearean.
So first of all, we have a bunch of amazing helpers. One of them being Justin, who just got in yesterday. Justin was our old editor. Used to look like a kid. Now definitely looks like a man. Just long hair, big old beard, just amazing. And so people hadn't been that familiar with him yet. He was just hanging out on the beach. We're like, all right, we had these 4 different tents, and we're like, whatever tent Justin is under, whoever else is under that tent tells the truth. But if Justin's not under that tent, we tell a lie. And that's like the psychiatrist thing. And so I don't know if this translates very well, but in the moment, it was one of the funniest things I ever watched, because we tried to like eventually, like if they were having a hard time, like, hey, come on in here and help out.
Justin,
Actually, it wasn't Jessica, it was Michaela. Thank you. Yeah, it was like, Justin, you're out in the sun, man. Come on in, like, come in, Justin. Justin,
Come in the
come
tent.
on, you're part of this, man. Come on in.
Someone made a really funny joke. They're like, man, this round is intense.
Yeah.
They're like, they're trying to like throw everything
Yeah.
at him.
And eventually, like, we kind of convinced them, like, Justin, you might need to help them out. Like,
They're
what?
like, "Ooh, yeah, Justin,
you're-
help us,
Justin,
help us."
you're part of this, dude. Get in there. And so then, like, literally, he was like just following them around, like, yeah, I don't know what's going on.
And at one point, Emily was like, Justin, you're not helping. Just go to the side. Like, no, he's literally the help.
He's literally the trigger. So that wasn't a prank, but it was kind of one. So
It is fun. It's fun as long as you're not the psychiatrist and you have to pay attention to Lisa's toes.
Right.
Any other scenario, it's really easy.
Right, yeah.
Really fun.
we struggle with that one, but anyway, yeah, it's been a great week. I don't know, it's hard to start. Where do we start with all of this stuff?
Oh, well, we've had fun and everyone's been cool. A new thing we did this year was we made everyone in like groups of 5 give a fake Shark Tank pitch, and really got to see some personalities there. I feel like, Alvaro, who we're starting to get to know pretty well. I mean, he's in my close friend story on Instagram. I might take him off of it. He was in a group full of girls, and it showed, and he got a little zesty. I mean, right in front of my face.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was so funny.
I compared Alvaro, like, the Oscar, whatever, Nunez, I don't know his name, but the Oscar from The Office, but his character in The Proposal. Yeah. Like, that is exactly what Alvaro has been channeling recently. Like, especially like, so the product that they were pitching for Shark Tank was called You Got This Mama. And it was all about like when you're pregnant, which we have a few pregnant women on well, I'm not gonna shout them out just in case, but on the trip. But it was like when you're pregnant, you have cravings. Like, You Got This Mama, like, delivers whatever cravings you have to you. And so every once in a while, they would try to in sync say, You got this, mama. And Alvaro was always like a second and a half behind, and just but really emphasize it. You got this, mama. It was so good, so funny. Other highlights from the Shark Tank?
I really enjoyed. So Dom and his group took because the whole thing was like, come up with a new business, a new product that doesn't currently exist, and their whole thing was like funny because they just told us what a spork is, and tried to pretend it was this new thing.
Like gaslight us into being like, this is not a thing.
Yeah, like, Jake, you love eating, Brad, you love gardening.
Which, other way around, brother.
If anything. And so like we combined a shovel and a fork.
Right.
It's called the shake. And Dom said, he's like, I don't know why we didn't think twice about it. It wasn't until we asked them. He's like, wait, that doesn't make any sense. Why we called it the shake.
So I think he was like, so then he was like, no, it's an or acronym or whatever. Shovel, have a cool evening.
Yeah.
You got this, mama. Yeah.
The one who stole the show was the one group of 4. I mean, Janelle was kind of the one leading the charge, but then
this was a technology-based software, like it wasn't a physical product.
Yeah, so it could be tough to explain. Luckily, they did a reenactment, and that's where he learned that Hannah Warner's got a career in comedic writing, and Tia's got a career in comedic acting.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Brad cried laughing.
There's certain things that we keep in house, and that's gonna be one. I think. Oh, but my gosh, you're just like, because the whole. the whole product, the whole software, whatever, was like, whenever you're in an argument and you just wish you had that comeback, but then you think about it later and you're like, oh, I wish I could have said this. And this is like a time machine back into being able to say it. And so they're like, for instance, let's say somebody says something rude to you. And I knew okay, they're going to say something, but it's not.
You smell bad or something.
And man, did Tia bring the house down.
Just a right hook.
Oh my gosh. Oh, dude. I cry laughing once every 10 years, and that was it. I thought it was so funny.
Really? Everyone did such a good job, except for one group.
Which one?
I'll demonstrate.
Yeah, we watched a video of an old one. This team was clearly not going to win. They were having a good time.
Having a good time, being cool. Yeah, Jason was like, hey, actually, I made this old YouTube video where I invented a new product, so we could just show that. So he turns on the TV, he scrolls all the way to YouTube, he gets to the YouTube search bar, and then he goes, what if we just showed it on Brad's phone?
So literally, I'm just holding it up there. You guys hear this? And no one's laughing because they're trying to hear it. So therefore, it's just like, all right, this is, yeah. I turned it off about halfway through. I was like, I think we got it. They pivoted well.
They pivoted, and they had a backup business.
Which I'm sure everyone's already thought of this, but it's just in case you haven't. It's where you have a glass-blown 3D printed glass-blown mold of your hands, where you can also drink a bunch of wine out of the same bowl. And then you don't get to keep it, though. You smash that bowl.
Yes.
And it's genius, right? So they did not win.
They did not win. I debriefed this a bit with the team, and Emily and Courtney, who are on that team, said, I now know what it is like to completely bomb. And I said, I'm not going to try to convince you didn't. Yeah, that's what it feels like.
There's certain times where it's like, yep, that's fair.
That's pretty much what happened.
Yep, we have been doing our currency, playing our game throughout the week. We've had some good moments with that. First memorable one for me was Caleb Sullivan, Mr. Ghosties on second. He caught a dragonfly the first night, and he said, how many bucks, we have our currency is dollars, play money this year, how many bucks if I eat this dragonfly? And here's the fun thing, and I can say it now. I don't know if I want to say this now because Caleb's also going to be here for the second session, but I'm pretty loose with the bucks later on in the week. I'm pretty tight with them at first, so I'm like, he's going to do this for nothing. It's like, I'll do it for 20, if you just eat it, but I'll give you 35 if you put it in your mouth and you have to just let it fly around for 15 seconds. And that dude did it, and it was very entertaining to watch. But we're about to let some bucks just fly here, and those 35 bucks are not going to be worth as much as he thinks it is. But,
I was sitting next to Gabe, who this is his third year coming, and he was just like, oh, that's not going to be worth anything by Tuesday. He was like, I should tell him it's not going to be worth anything by Tuesday. Don't do it.
Yeah, eventually we're just like, here's 100 just for fun.
Yeah, just get out of my face.
Yeah, that was fun. Somehow, maybe it was Caleb again. Somebody suggested last night as we were just hanging out by the pool at 11:45, oh, maybe, I don't know. Somebody went down to the beach, came back. They're like, those crabs are fast, man. They're impossible to catch. I was like, all right, you got 10 minutes. Whoever can catch the biggest crab wins. Went down there. Isaac Brace and Caleb both caught these crabs about the size of, a sand dollar, small little guy. And they're like, all right, we got it. And I was like, you got more time because I think Caleb's was a little bit bigger. So Isaac goes down there again. Isaac comes back with this substantial crab.
Yeah.
You could boil that thing and eat it. That's a crab.
Alaskan bull crab.
I was fired up for him. I was pumping him up let's go, dude, that's amazing. And 7 seconds later, Bracey comes with a bigger crab. And I was like, well, it was fun while it lasted for you, Isaac. So that was cool. He won some bucks for that.
And for those not in the living room, yes, this guy's name is Bracey.
Bracey, yeah.
Yeah. Probably heard every
Isaac
joke in the book.
Bracey, yeah, all the different things. So,
and shout out Maddie Dearly, very popular jingle writer. She'll do anything for a chance at winning some money. She was asleep, and then I think she was like, "Hey, go hunt for crabs," which is not something I would think her personality would enjoy.
That's right.
She sprinted down there in pajamas and ended up winning. I mean, she took the finder's fee. Her
Yeah,
and
that's right.
Brace,
Yeah, Brace, they were team. That was smart. I actually really appreciated that gamesmanship of like, you know what, we can work together. We can split the commissions, you know. So, yeah, Maddie Dieterle is the only underage person on this trip, and I think we're going to kill her potentially. You know, just like I just didn't go to bed till like 3 a.m. last night. I was like, that's a bad idea. You're gonna eventually break. But she's doing great. It's been fun.
One thing I thought of, like right before this trip, there was rain in the forecast every single day, which is kind of a bummer. And for the most part, it hasn't rained. But when it did rain, oh, it rained.
Listen, I've never been to war, but
I was chanting USA in the tent, holding it. I really did. I feel like we all had a little patriotism. I felt like Iwo Jima, just like digging my feet in the sand.
yeah, because we have these like 4 pop-up tents, and they're heavy duty. I paid a little more for them, but you know, they're still going to fly away if the wind's high enough. So we lowered them down, and everyone was just hunkering down. I did not participate in that. I participated in just playing catch out in the rain.
You kind of went Lieutenant Dan.
Yeah,
You're kind of out there. Is that all you got?
Is that all you got? Throw me the football. Yeah, we were like, playing football and everything, but that was awesome. And then when it kind of cooled down a little bit, we're like, all right, let's play a game out there while it was just pouring down rain.
Good games.
Great games. One of them was called Balls Hot.
Balls hot. See ya in a circle.
Yeah.
After this had all happened, Dom couldn't find his phone, and he told me later he had just fully been at peace with I guess it blew away. He just fully believed it was pretty windy.
I mean, those things are aerodynamic, dude. Yeah.
He was like, yeah, that's okay. We had a good run, and that's what you do when it's windy. Your phone blows away.
I mean, imagine a phone blowing so far away.
You're having to chase your phone like it's a napkin. You can't step on it.
Yeah, you almost get it.
Found out that Clay Zimmerman, a couple things. One, an actual authentic Minnesota accent, which is fun to be around.
It makes me feel like I think that guy's about to drink a lager every 5 seconds.
Yeah.
I mean, just
Minnesota.
It's unreal, dude. Yeah.
And then also, the guy knows his way around some Spotify.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. Well, good. Just unlimited. We were just playing. I don't know what you call it. Shazam, basically.
Dude.
It's DJ Clay putting on music. He can never run out. And then it's Brad versus everyone else. Brad versus the field.
Yeah. So on the way to the cruise last night in Lambert's, everything, I was blessed to be with Clay and Katrina in the car, along with Jason and Steven. And we were like they said, you just scroll the radio, right? Is how you play it. You would just scan the radio and try to guess the song and the artist. And it was truly impressive, how every single song was we went from Barlow Girl to I don't know, Rage Against the Machine to the Sleeping Beauty soundtrack, all these different things. And the best part was that Clay could not help himself. He loved prefacing every song Katrina, you're gonna love this one. You're gonna love this one. And then when he couldn't get it, or when I get up before him, Katrina, how did I get that? Oh, Katrina, I sang you that song. Whatever. But
yeah,
man,
it was you in the front row versus the back row.
Right.
And Steven very much thinks the sound was getting to you first, so it's not really a fair fight.
There's a delay.
Yeah, there's a little bit of lag.
I'll tell you, not a fair fight. For 3 minutes, we came back and played in the pool with everybody. For 3 minutes, all we did was Broadway show tunes.
Whoa, yeah.
There's a world I don't know about. I mean, golly.
I feel like it's probably how the Broadway show tunes people feel every time we talk about the Chiefs.
Correct.
Yeah. What are they talking about?
It's Beetlejuice. I'm I've never, sure.
Yeah.
I thought that was a movie.
Yeah, I don't even understand yet, the plays. Six, I thought that was a show in Branson.
Yeah.
I guess it's a musical.
Maybe so.
Yeah.
I couldn't even understand them. They were yelling it so loud, but.
Pretty talented.
Yeah, that was a great time with Clay. And along with that, so the specific story in our car as we were driving back, I was pretty good at this game. I'm not trying to boast, but I was doing pretty well. And Jason Rummel, not Ramel, I learned. Jason Rummel, at one point, Clay plays "Genie in a Bottle" by Christina Aguilera, and within a half a second, Jason, who doesn't look like the most avid Christina Aguilera fan, just screamed out, "Christina Aguilera, Genie in a Bottle!" And Clay disappeared, he transferred into a different person for 15 seconds. He laughed so hard, he cried laughing at that. He died laughing at that. Like the fact that Jason, this like, manly man, just knew Christina Aguilera. I was just like, he didn't know any of them, but he knows Christina Aguilera. It's amazing. So it was a blast. So much fun.
What's up, Ghosties? I am back in Kansas City. I got a full night's sleep, I got a full heart, and I got a full stomach, thanks to Good Ranchers. GoodRanchers.com. They are American Meat Delivered. They sponsored us on the trip, and they sponsor us every episode of the podcast. It was fun on the getaway in Gulf Shores, getting to hear people say things like, Good Ranchers, wow, it's actually good. And you're like, that's kind of a backhand compliment, but I'm glad you like it. No, a lot of people got to try it for the first time. A lot of people being like, all right, I'm in. I'm going to get Good Ranchers. I've been needing to. This is the push I needed. So let their testimonials, talk to you guys. That's what I want to say, because everyone loved it. They were so generous to us. They gave us so much free meat on the trip. They're very generous people, and we love their support of us and the podcast. If you don't know, they make high quality meat right here in America, and they do it without any added hormones or antibiotics or seed oils. So get their chicken nuggets, get their burgers, get their wild caught salmon, whatever you're into. Subscribe to a box, and once you do, you will get a free add-on. Okay, so you'll get any free add-on of any other option for free for life as long as you're subscribed. It's a really good deal. You also get, I think, $40 off and free expedited shipping. All that with the promo code GRKC. So help us support them. American Meat Delivered, GoodRanchers.com, promo code GRKC.
One thing I was gonna say, I don't know how you want to play your game. Do you want to sprinkle it in and
Thank you. I appreciate this.
Trimesters?
Yes. So the game is this. You mentioned earlier, I had this idea as I was driving down to Gulf Shores to send these different voice memos to my kids every single day.
For when you're gone.
For when I'm gone. So, hey kids, it's me, I'm still dead.
It's Papa.
It's your dad.
Dead Brad.
Whatever. Did all these different things like Bible verse of the day, challenge of the day, encouragement of the day, whatever, I don't know, all these different things. And one of them that I thought of later was like, I'm gonna do a riddle, but every single day I'm gonna make it a little bit easier. So it's like, it's an ongoing riddle, and can they guess it on day one? Can they guess it on day two? So the way it's gonna work for us, we're gonna play for bucks, all right? So the way it works is I'm going to give you a clue, and we'll sprinkle them in, and if you guess the clue right, and you only get one guess total, okay? One guess total. Everybody gets one guess total.
Every house has it.
Every house has one guess total. Okay? That sounded like I You only need one. So, one guess total. So you can take a risk. now all that's what you're hearing. Okay. You can take a risk and go early, or you can play it a little bit safer, because the way it's going to work is if you guess it right on the very first guess, very first clue, you get $250.
That's 10 dragonflies.
You know what? $500.
50 dragonflies.
Oh man, that's a lot of dragonflies. but how many guesses do you have total? That's right.
Every house
Very
has
good.
one guess.
Every house has it. Second guess, you would get 250 points if you get on second guess. Third guess, 125. Say it with me. Fourth guess,
You guessed
67
it.
and a half. No, 60. 62 and a half. Yeah, 60, then 30, then 15, then 7.
You'll get it by then.
1. Yeah. Thank you, Michaela, for clarifying that third clue. So, because how many guesses total do you get?
Every house has them.
Yes, thank you. Does that make sense? Does that understand? So you'll just text me your name, text me what clue we were on, so I can keep track of that, and then what your guess is. So you'd say, whatever, Mariah Garrett, clue 1, Jake's backpack, something like that. So, okay, so the riddle starts out like this, and riddle, whatever. We have more than one of these at our house. Anybody that wants to guess based off that for $500? We have more than one of these at our house.
Only one guess. $500.
Everyone has it. So
when you say we, you mean the elephant?
this is me to my kids. So yes, it would be me to my my house has more than one of these.
Brad is no longer with us,
Yes.
but his house.
Yes. So anyway, yeah, be thinking if you, think about it. Okay,
In other news, let's see, it was Isaac, McDonald, Tyler, Stoltzfus, and Bracy yesterday went to go get a little workout in. I don't know if you heard about this.
the boys.
Yeah, just got a quick pump in, and they wander into this room. Isaac can't find the other two guys. He's like, where'd they go? He goes in this room. Do you hear about this?
Oh.
They have a pose room.
Oh, yeah, they do.
And it is currently up on the screen
You
right
got
now.
this, Gracie. Yeah.
Yeah, I think Isaac went in there. They were shirtless. He snapped a quick pic. Got out of there.
The boys, yeah. And I've said that Bracy and Tyler look alike.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, it's just two brothers just posing together, man. You
Also,
know?
the waiter last night looked a lot like Tyler.
Yes, maybe Tyler's just got a recognizable face. I don't know. But no, that's amazing. The pose room.
Pose room. Mike
The
Posner room.
posers. You're such a poser, bro.
Is that what it's called? Pose room?
What was-
Showroom?
What kind of pose you go with? You go with like a, you know. That's amazing. No, I hadn't heard that.
Yeah, I just want everyone to know.
I didn't know about that. Something I do know a lot about. You like that transition? Is how the Bears are doing in Alaska.
I sent Rachel a picture of the living room with
Yeah.
no context. And she just said, why bears?
Amazing, yeah. So Michaela Wee, one of our loyal, maybe I think you've bought more merch than anybody ever, Michaela. Which thank you, we appreciate that. Yeah, apparently loves bears.
I think you can go ahead and take off
watching-
apparently.
I think
Loves
she-
bears.
Yeah. And apparently there is a live stream of this national park in Alaska where you can just watch bears all day, every day. And
I
even
know.
when the live stream goes down, they got highlights.
Instant replay.
Yeah.
Night vish.
Right, bloopers, everyone. Do they ever have bloopers? I love some bear bloopers. But I'll say this, when she said all this, like I'm obsessed with watching these bear videos, I was like, all right, kind of weird, but I watched them a decent amount yesterday. Every once in a while I'd be in conversation, I'd just find myself like veering over to the bears.
get
like,
that salmon.
oh, he almost got it.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. You know. So, and it was amazing how many bears there were.
Good amount of bears.
Like 14 bears in the shot at all times.
Do you know that Michaela made her own quiz? Because a good amount of us have taken what type of bear are you quiz.
Oh, she made
Or
her
not
own
even like
quiz.
not like grizzly, like black bear, but like of the bears that are in this
Like they're named.
national park. Yeah,
Yeah.
they're named. What was I? I know I hold up my L for it. Lefty.
Lefty.
775. Lefty.
Oh, cool.
Isaac
Wait, what's
McDonald.
775 mean?
That's like the number of the bear. You know, it's like
I
it's
see.
his jersey number.
Yeah, it was also amazing. Like as she was watching, she's like, "Oh yeah, that's sawdust. I don't know what their name,
Sawdust.
but that's Sprinkle." And I was like, "How can you tell?" She's like, "Well, she has more blonde in her hair, whatever."
Yeah, I got this guy here. Isaac McDonald took the quiz, and the first sentence is like, "Congrats, you are the small, young female." He's like, "I think I did this wrong." 910. Another thing I just learned, I'm kind of nervous to talk about the bears in front of like the world's leading bear expert. So I know she's probably like, you didn't quite say that right.
Yes,
But
100%.
I just learned that every fall, and show of hands, maybe if you guys already knew this, Fat Bear Week, you know what's coming up? This is like a March Madness style bracket.
Yes.
Every fall where you are making your best guess on how much weight these bears gained over the course of the summer.
Yes.
And
Just voting between two bears in the bracket. Not. You don't have to give a number.
You don't have to give.
yeah,
me-
just choose a winner.
Choose a winner.
Yeah, so
Oh, is it? Oh, it is based off of like weight gain though.
It's based on either that or resilience. Who really is?
resilience.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's objective.
it's subjective.
Okay,
yeah.
okay. Subjective. Thank you. I messed that up.
Either
However,
way, be looking for that to be posted in our Facebook
I'm
group
ready
this
to-
fall.
yeah.
Everyone's getting in on Fat Bear Week.
I'm ready for FBW. Yeah.
Yeah.
I need to study up. You get like how they have like fantasy football like cheat
Cheat
guides?
sheets, yeah.
Well, yeah. Where's my FBW
It's
cheat
fun
sheet?
they do that. The biggest non-loser, the biggest gainer.
No, that was like a huge, like just one of those random highlights of like I didn't expect to be watching Bears this week, but here we are. So, so much fun. All right, clue number 2 out there. Some people have already entered in. I love that. Good for you.
And no one got it, I'm guessing.
I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say whether or not. Clue number 2, I can be many different colors. What could that be, Corey? I don't know. We have more than one of these at our house. I can be many different colors. All right. Kinsey.
What?
Kinsey submitted hers already. She's like, crap. Anyway, so think about it. Anyway,
I have a fun little story.
please.
The day before you guys all got here, another ghostie who you maybe heard of before, his name is Braden Parsons. He actually designed like one of our logos. It's probably on like a lot of your merch right now. Anyway, he's like, hey, I've got family in Alabama. I'm really going to be there. Can I hang out with you guys this week? And we said, no, not for free. But you can like grab dinner with us Friday.
Beforehand, yeah.
And I've hung out with him a handful of times before. But he like got to like this other Airbnb we were staying. He'd been there 4 minutes. All right. That's one side of the story.
I don't know the story.
Yeah.
They kept like alluding to it, and I was like, I want to know so bad.
Okay, now let's pause that. Let's go to a different timeline. I'm in Asia with my friend Isaac McDonald, and this one girl is like replying to a handful of stories always when Isaac is in them. And I've known this girl for a long time. Isaac kind of already knows this girl, and so I'm telling this girl, hey, why are you replying to me? Reply to Isaac. I'm kicking things off. I'm trying to get things going, and so she does. So on, so forth. There's a little chatter here and there. Now bring you back to present day. Braden walks into our Airbnb. Hey, what's your name? Isaac, nice to meet you. Sits down on the couch. And he goes, we'll say this girl's name is Mariah. He goes, Jake, I want to get something out of the way early. You have got to set me up with Mariah, which is the same girl that Isaac has been chatting with.
Yes.
And so
An alarm set on his phone to make sure he didn't forget to bring this up to Jake.
Get an alarm set on his
The alarm
phone.
went off, he remembered.
Yeah.
He was like, Jake, I need you to put a good word in me.
So the mic might not have caught that, but Isaac
He
said,
said, I need you to put a good word
in me.
Because I go put my hands in my face.
Yeah.
It
Wow.
was a real test of who's going to be the alpha male here. I mean, I just met Tyler. He's in the mix now, too. I think we all didn't know what to do.
So Isaac went into the pose room and he's like, I can do this.
You got this.
Yeah. I'm the bigger bear.
We started talking timelines of when things
Timeline.
Yeah, they started comparing.
Comparing who was.
Yeah,
Wild though. That's kind of crazy.
it was crazy. None of them live anywhere near each other, and he's like, you have. They were just beefing the rest of the night.
That's so funny. Yeah. Man. It's awesome. Okay, another thing we learned about Maddie Dieterle is that she has never been in the ocean. Is that right? And not only has she never been in the ocean, she is deathly afraid of the ocean. Which I was like, that's irrational. I said, we're going to get in the ocean. And so we're getting ready to psych her up. We're like, we got this. She's like, how many bucks? I was like, 0. It's just a normal thing that people do. And when we're getting ready to go out there, all of a sudden, Emily Brace comes in. She's like, I got stung by a jellyfish and it hurts really bad. And Maddie's like, this is what I'm talking about. So we've been a little bit nervous about the ocean ever since.
I learned about the purple flag.
I did too, on the way to, yeah, me too.
It means dangerous marine life.
Okay.
Kind of cover their bases. They probably put that up every day, but
Yeah.
either way, yeah, there's jellies.
And Maddie's like, see, I told you. But Maddie's fear was that she watched some Dateline episode where a body washed up on shore or something. And I was like, that doesn't happen that often in here. Yeah, you're
And if
thinking
it-
of Florida.
Yeah.
So,
Third clue.
third clue, thank you. Okay, we have more than one of these at our house. I can be many different colors. You use me outside more than inside. Ooh. No one's that intrigued. Okay, very good. No one guessed on the second clue. They got skittish.
Oh.
So now we're down to 125. if you get this right.
125.
125 on one penny.
We did the little sunset dolphin cruise last night,
Yes, we did.
and it was hot. It was nice. I don't know how much attention you paid to the dolphin fun facts this guy was rattling off, but
Oh, well,
bit of a downer, just one after another. Yeah.
no, I didn't notice the dolphin fun facts. I did notice as we were going out there, he's like, it sounded, I think I said to Mariah Garrett. I was like, I think he's making these up. Like, he's driving
Yes.
past a island. He's like, and this guy's, seasoned vet, past his prime, 55, 60 years old. So you see that island right there with all them birds on it. We call that thing Bird Island. I'm like, that's all you got? And then later on, he's like, so there's an island over there. It used to have goats on it, so we called it Goat Island. I was like, all right, this guy's just really bringing it tonight.
At one point, he said every whale in the world lays their eggs here. And I was like, that can't be true. And then someone this morning was like, oh yeah, he said later he was just kidding. So I don't think the cruise director should throw in fake facts.
Fake facts.
Yeah, because then every fact after that, I was like, he's joking again.
Yes.
Yeah, he just got on a rhythm where he's like, you want to hear how sad dolphins' lives are? Let me show you about 10 facts in a row. It was
Right.
Most mothers try to drown their baby. They pin them against the ocean floor. It's tough for me to imagine them pinning them. How do they pin them?
Right.
He was a cool guy.
He was a really cool guy. He was
Yeah.
just, your vibes were up with him.
Be cool.
It was a fun time. We saw some dolphins. I love the people. There were, obviously plenty of people there that weren't with us. A lot of them older people that were so intent on getting a video or a picture of these dolphins. I'm like, just enjoy the moment here. I mean, they had their phones out the whole time, and the dolphin would be over here and they'd be over on the other side and they'd be like, I missed it. I'm like, just watch the dolphins. So anyway, great times with them. We've had a great time with Hortensia and her family. Hortensia and her husband and daughter have been here with us, and man, they've been awesome. They've been in the kitchen, and I just love Hortensia. I haven't spent that much time with her in a long time. And it's just like every time I'm with her, she makes me smile. She's just this little pint-sized Mexican woman that just, just brings joy to everything. So we've had great food with her. We were going to play pickleball one day, and I was like, are you coming? She was like, it's going to be a party. I'm going to be there. And I kind of tried to tell Hortensia about how this is all going to work and we have this podcast. She doesn't keep up with my life and all this stuff. And I was like, I just promised Hortensia, she was the cook for us back in the day at Kanakuk. And I was like, I promise, it's like Kanakuk, but for adults, I was like, I promise you're going to love it. But I don't think she truly understood what she was getting herself into. And a day and a half into it, she just kind of looks at me. She's like, I have a lot of questions about you. She's like, I need to interview you after this. She's just amazed at how awesome you guys are, how wonderful this whole thing has gone. She can just tell, immediately she was just like, oh, this is special. What you guys are doing here is so fun. So anyway, just sweet to have her.
I can't remember who was telling me this. Maybe it was her daughter, Elizabeth, but I guess she kept referring to Tyler Stoltzfus, who's a young looking guy. He goes to the pose room.
Yeah.
She was like, hey, will you hand this to the boy? She's like, Mom, he's an adult. He's a man. Hand this to the boy.
Can you see if he can go get some groceries? Do you have your license yet? So good. Oh, man.
A couple just fun things that people brought. The Jennings brought their own espresso machine, been the baristas of the trip.
Yes.
It's been very nice.
Shout out. Main Street Roasters. Yeah, so good.
Maddie Dieterle made her own version of Ghostrunners Guess Who.
Yes.
Incredible. It's got, my dad's on there
Yeah.
and all of our family basically.
Wonderful. Yeah. I sent it to Catherine just now, and she just responded with those big eyeball emojis. What in the world is this? It's just so unbelievable. Yeah, that was great. Okay, clue number 4. I'll recap. We have more than one of these at our house. I can be many different colors. You use me outside more than inside. I think this might be where we get some. No correct guesses so far. Clue number 4. I move but have no legs. I move but have no legs.
Heard
Clue
some
number 4.
whispers.
So from 500, 250, 125. This one's 60 bones if you get this right. 60 bones. Yeah, just shout out some just quick while they're thinking for our sponsors, specifically Main Street Roasters and Good Ranchers. Obviously, we'll do ad reads for them, but we had so much meat. Literally, they sent us 430 pounds of meat for this trip. It's unreal, and we've just been buzzing on beans all week. It's so fun.
Oh, sorry, keep going.
No, Hannah and Odette Jennings from Louisiana. Caffeine is I think they literally have caffeine in their veins, dog. Like they drink it, morning, noon, night, and it's just so fun watching them do their thing. And we've been having some good coffee. So shout out to the sponsors.
Yeah, plenty of companies who don't even sponsor us who gave us free stuff, but also Cozy Earth gave everyone a $100 gift card.
Yes, dude.
That's pretty fun.
Amazing. Yeah, so good. Okay. I just wrote down Cubby. That was pretty funny.
It's a big thing on night one.
Yeah.
Stay out of everyone else's covey.
Right.
I don't think you were here for this, but I just feel like you should know Caleb Sullivan, like borderline got caught listening to Ghostrunners at full volume out of his phone speakers in a Kohl's dressing room.
Ooh.
Just feel like you should know that he's doing that.
Okay.
He said he's listening to it constantly. Normally he'd have an AirPod in, but he had to take his shirt off. And
Let's
so
focus on Kohl's more than
Yeah, okay,
anything.
yeah.
Oh, I'm just kidding. We're using Kohl's Cash or no? So did somebody say something to you about this, Caleb?
I thought I was alone in the dressing room. And then I'm listening back to the beginning days. I'm on episode like 6 or 7, and you had mentioned Dave Ramsey. And
Yeah.
you're like, I know I mention him every time.
Yeah.
And I just heard like a couple of stalls down, a little.
All right. So you're converting people everywhere, man. That's great, dude. Yeah, on the cruise last night, Neil, some random dude comes up to me, baby strapped to his chest, and he's just like, "Hey man, heard about your podcast? Heard you had this table sitters pod." I'm like, "Who are you, brother?" Apparently, people have been telling him. I think Caleb was spreading the good news. So thank you for that.
disciple.
Hello again, me back in the car, just real quick. Here to tell you, goodness gracious, my name's Jake Triplett, born and raised a Christian home, and I'm here to tell you about Main Street Roasters Coffee. There we go, perfect intro. Everyone in this podcast is looking pretty energized, having a lot of fun, and I'll tell you why. Hannah brought an espresso machine, Main Street Roasters in there. Odette brought a big old coffee maker, Main Street Roasters in that. The Airbnb had a coffee pot, Main Street Roasters in that. We're all buzzing for beans. Brad's veins, Main Street Roasters in that. Most of our throats, stomachs, and toilets, Main Street Roasters in that. So they kept us energized, and they could do it for you too. So if you're looking for coffee, grounds, beans, if you like making lattes, if you like just the simplicity of a little, K-cup in your what's it called? Keurig, that's what it's called. You can get it all at mainstreetroasters.com, and you can take 10% off using the promo code GRKC. We're just super thankful for our sponsors, not only this week on the trip, but every week supporting us in our lives. So get yourself or your friend or your mom or your ex-wife, some Main Street Roasters coffee, because it's Labor Day and because we care. For viewers like you, mainstreetroasters.com, GRKC.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, we have had a correct guess. I'll just say that. All right, clue number 5. Yep, day number 5. Last one was I move but have no legs. Day 5. I need your energy to go anywhere. Some people are like, I think mine could apply to that. I need your energy to go anywhere.
Was that 5? Yes. All right.
Please respond with what clue you're guessing with as well. Think about it.
One random nugget. It's nice to see somebody else showed up here with some compression on their lower body.
Yes.
Shout out, Steven.
Yes.
Appreciate it. Go compression, brother. Compress.
Yes, absolutely. Good, guys. Thank you. This is good. People are starting to maybe get it. I'm not saying too much.
Trying to think if there's anything else, any other big things, anything you guys could think, anything we need to recap that we're missing? We can also just go into voice memos, live voice memos.
Yes. Let's see. People are pregnant.
Lindsay got stuck in the elevator.
No, it's literally all of it. I did write down, just in general, you mentioned it, I drove a long ways. And I was kind of nervous, I don't know if this is going to be hard. It was, I love you guys. It might have been the highlight of my trip. No, not really. I loved, time by myself. I don't know what that says about me. I don't take enough time by myself. But it's man, it was great.
You drive here more often.
I know. I'll just,
Yeah,
hey, Catherine,
weekend
I'll be right back.
trip.
Yeah. But yeah, just got to listen to podcasts, called some people, had some time just listening to music or in silence or whatever. So maybe it's just my thing. Maybe I'm a driver. I think I like driving.
Yeah, just you in the road.
I think I might, just be like, no, I'm not flying anymore. I'm gonna be like John Madden. You know? You guys get it. The Broadway people in the room get that. But,
Right? Famous director.
all right, so let's do some. Oh, clue number 6. I think we're narrowed it down. This is when it's like, okay, the kids need, we're ending the trip here. Clue number 6. I have 2 wheels and you sit on me.
Go for it.
What could it be? What could it be?
How much money is left? Is this the $30 one? Is this 15?
I think it's
500, 250, 125, 60, 30, 15.
Yeah.
Okay. It's not nothing.
Caleb's like, man, that was 15 seconds of Dragonfly for this, man. Oh, man. Anyway, somebody had a funny guess. Let me try to find what it was. You can keep. All right. I think it was Jason Rummel. Let me see if it was. Was it borderline inappropriate? Yeah, it was. Never mind. Between you and me, brother. Yeah, that's good. A couple of Christina Aguilera lovers here, So, all right. Voice questions.
Voice questions.
Anything? Anybody have anything? Anybody want to be the brave first soul before I just single out Alvaro? Just kidding. No. Okay.
There we go. Clay. Yeah, show off the
DJ
accent.
Clay.
DJ Clay.
DJ CZ.
I'll just give you this and you can pass it to the next person. Double it. Give it to the next person.
Thank you. Okay, I've got a kind of which would you pick?
Which would you pick?
Would you rather always get 8 hours of sleep, always have a good sleep, but you have to get 8 hours? So you have to plan your life around getting 8 hours of sleep. Can't sleep less, can't sleep more,
Okay.
obviously. Or would you rather always have all your meals planned for you for the rest of your life, but it has to be the same meal, but the food's provided for you, it's all there, ready to go?
That's fun.
Real quick, while I think this over, can you just say Minnesota real quick into the mic?
Minnesota.
Thank you.
Minnesota.
Thank you. I want everyone to get to hear that.
What are some good cities in Minnesota? You're from Hermantown.
Hermantown.
Yeah. You got any
There's some quirky ones.
Duluth is pretty.
Duluth,
Minnesota.
yeah.
Duluth.
What are some of the weird ones? There are a lot that people don't. They would look at the word and they'd be like, oh, that's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wyzetta might be one of them. There's a couple of people it's going to say this, but it's not.
Yeah. I know, that's kind of putting you on the spot. Hey, what are some weird named cities in your state? I would.
The meals are prepared for me, but it's the same meal every time.
Correct.
I don't like that. I don't like that it's the same meal. I like to pride myself in I don't think it's that big of a deal. I had pizza yesterday, I can have it again today. I don't understand why people freak out about that. But if it's I had pizza the last 8 years of my life, I'm kind of getting tired of it. I understand that. And I already do get a lot of my meals prepared for me, which is pretty nice. 8 hours of sleep, but you have to get it.
Yeah,
I
you're
don't know,
leaving
but
for a
'cause then,
flight, and it's at 4 a.m. Well, now you got to go to bed early in the morning.
Yeah,
before
true.
you
But
go.
maybe you'd stop booking those 4 a.m. flights. You just, just
Or if
easy
your
circumvent.
kids are sleeping, and somebody's got to get up with the kids. Can't be you.
Oh, can't be you because you said yes to Clay's thing.
Gavin's just cussing me out. Well, it's Clay's fault.
Sorry. At least you get to eat whatever I want.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, okay, here's a question. It's good at 8 hours of sleep, you said. Am I able to fall asleep quickly? Because, sometimes I go to bed at 10, but I don't fall asleep till 10:45 or whatever. And I'm banking on it being 10 so I can get up at 6 or whatever. You know what I mean? It's how quickly can I fall asleep?
Yeah, you can fall asleep. It's right away.
Right away, okay.
That's the benefit. It's kind of a benefit, right? One's
Yeah.
I never have to think about meals ever. It's always just prepared for me, ready to go. Never have to go out and buy food, no groceries.
Yeah.
But it's the same meal, which is not super fun.
That's true. I keep forgetting about the same meal. How big is this meal? How well rounded?
Six courses. It's got
You know what I mean?
everything.
I
you
wanna
gotta
make-
pick it ahead of time.
So obviously, if it's pizza, it's I'm not getting all the nutrients, but
Yeah,
I can
you
get all that. And hit my macros.
Yep.
No snacks.
You could pick a snack in there. Sure.
Oh, okay. Oh. I'm choosing sleep. I still think.
I think I choose sleep as well.
Okay.
It's a fun question. A bit of a thinker.
Yes.
You know.
That's my kids love Would You Rather, so I'm gonna save that one for them.
What did you call it? Pick one of these? What was it?
This is
couldn't
pick
think
one.
of it when it came up. I froze.
Oh, I froze.
There's a mic over here.
Oh, that's fine. You can use that one.
Okay.
Mr. YouTube.
Clue 7 real quick in case people are still confused. I was like, I won't make sure my kids get it. Day 7, I have handlebars and pedals. Okay.
Got it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, crap. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, $7.
Anyway.
So I had a question. Is there a conspiracy theory that you actually kind of believe? So for me, I'm like on the fence of several, but one would be that dragons actually did exist.
Okay.
Dragons are coming up a lot this week.
Dragons
I
are
feel like
coming up
it's
a
the
lot.
Bears are on TV, and you were talking drags.
Yeah, you're on that, Alvaro? All right.
Fire-breathing dragons?
Potentially, honestly, because like the bombardier beetle has those like.
Don't do that.
Too much.
Don't act like.
Be cool. Be cool.
Don't say you know the bombardier beetle. Like you've got an extensive, like not just beetle. You have an extensive beetle.
Okay, have you heard of the bombardier?
I've
beetle?
not.
Okay, it's like this beetle that has like 2 chambers with different chemicals in it, and it will literally spit fire at like a predator to like get it
Fire?
away. Like fire, explosive chemicals. Kind
Really?
of. Yeah, yeah. And I'm like, God can do that. Why can't he do a fire-breathing dragon?
Oh yeah. I have no doubt the guy can do it. I
Yeah.
just like what happened to him.
Right.
You know?
A lot of people believe like the environments of certain areas changed over time after the
God
flood
can't do
and
anything if the
everything,
environment's
you know.
not good. That makes sense.
Environment's probably more powerful than God is.
Sorry, man. I was gonna evangelize, but it was raining outside. So, makes sense.
But if you had anything that you were
yeah.
at least entertaining, not that you actually believe or anything.
I think if I hang out with Tyler Tong or Katrina any longer, I will have a few more for you. Yeah, for a former biology teacher. Well, I'll just say I know why she's a former biology teacher.
I don't know the first one I'm thinking of, and I don't believe this, but it was fun to hear. Like this theory is that pandas are fake. Have you heard about this? You guys heard this?
No.
Like something about the fact that it's pretty rare to see like a panda being born in the wild or like, and it's like some like Chinese propaganda or something like this. I don't know. And so they think that there's like just people inside these panda bear suits.
It's not even like another kind of bear with new fur. It's like, no, these are humans.
Correct.
Yeah,
It's like
who love bamboo.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, there's also a bear called the sun bear.
You know the sun bear.
Literally,
It's the bombardier beetle.
I was going to explain it, but it literally does look like someone in a bear suit.
Really?
It has like this weird
Timon,
neck.
pull this up.
Yes, you're seeing it on your screen right now. But yeah.
Nice. Yeah, do more of that.
Yeah.
I love that. And now it's on the top right, top left now.
Oh, it's
Oh, now
flashing.
it's on the bottom left.
Yeah. And now Jason is the sun bear. Yes.
But the way its neck looks, it looks like it could be like a foam head that like could be over a costume.
Really?
It's like so weird.
Interesting.
But yeah, pandas are fake. That's new to me.
Yeah, I don't know if.
Can we
Yeah.
refer to the bear expert on that? Do you know anything about sun?
Yeah.
You know anything about sun bears, Michaela?
They do in fact exist. I'm sorry.
They do exist.
But are they? Well, of course they exist, but like real.
What do you mean?
I'm
I
just
didn't
kidding.
hear what you said.
I was
sorry.
like, are they real though, or are they just humans inside of a?
I
bear?
mean, I'm not saying every sun bear that has ever been in a zoo is in fact a sun bear.
Okay.
I'm saying that there are sun bears. I can't vouch
Yeah.
for all zoos.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
will
so-
say, Timon, back when we were talking about the bears, make sure you put that, screenshot of
Yes.
Brooks
Okay.
Falls in there.
For sure.
Timon / Coley, whoever gets to it first.
Fat Bear Week,
whoever,
all the
whoever gets
things.
there first.
Great.
Bear Week.
Yeah, you have. You're a moon landing guy.
Yeah, I think I've talked about that on the podcast before. I heard about a new one yesterday. Do you know that we didn't kill Hitler in Germany and that he retired in Argentina?
Oh yes, Argentina.
Never knew about that yesterday.
I know there's like a whole just like area of Argentina is all these German people. Like
Yeah,
it's like,
Aryan.
what's going on? Aryan.
This whole Aryan.
Yeah. That's pretty fun.
Learn about that. My favorite low stakes one is that Stevie Wonder isn't blind. There's a couple clips of him like grabbing a microphone stand when it's falling. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Be cool.
You know, Glide's wife is Stevie Wonder's friend. You know,
That's cool.
and so but he's like, yeah. So every once in a while we'll like FaceTime with Stevie, and I'm like, what are you doing FaceTiming with Stevie?
That's called ear time. It's not
Yeah.
FaceTime.
You know? Yeah,
He just puts it up to his ear.
Yeah. I think Lauren's dad is friends with Stevie, so therefore, like, he's whatever.
Wow, I didn't know that.
And I'm like, is he really blind? I asked. They're like, no, he's blind. So, like, so why is he FaceTiming?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway.
Good question. You got one?
I do. So you guys obviously have a ton in common, but your lives have been very different for a long time. You were single for so long, and you have now 4 kids. So like
you were struggling to
so
find
long of,
anyone.
So long of the podcast.
Yeah.
So over the years of your friendship, I want to know what is one thing that each of you have learned from each other.
That's fun. Okay. Quick answer. I don't think I really consciously learned this until kind of recently, because I've been kind of thinking about it in my own life. I don't know how much I've talked about fear on the podcast. Table setters, short plug. I think I've talked about some, but like the idea of like God did not give us a sense of fear or a spirit of fear, but of power, love, self-discipline. And like, what am I letting fear control my own life, and how am I, I have fear of doing too much and not being around enough for my kids, or fear of doing the wrong thing, or doing not enough things, or fear of failure, whatever. All these different fears, and I've been kind of like talking to some of my friends about it, and I think we just realized like Jake doesn't really have much fear, and like, and maybe you do, but you're like, you just go for things, and I think that's a really valuable thing and a really cool thing. So I have just, I don't think I ever like, I think I knew that about you, and of course it's a little bit, I use like this caveat of like, well, yeah, it's easy when you're, friggin' Jake with no kids or whatever, but it's like, no, but I think you would do it no matter what, because I remember even asking like, Jake, what do you think about this? And you're like, dude, I've never even thought about fear. Like,
yeah,
you said
I know.
something like that.
Maybe it's present. I'm just not aware of it, but I don't know.
But it's just like, hey, that's a good idea. Let's do it. Like, and that's that's why we're all here, is because Jake's like, I mean, we're kind of funny. We should start a podcast. And I was like, okay, like, but I would have probably overanalyzed it and been like, well, how should we do it? What should we, whatever. Whereas Jake just goes for it. So I think just learning from him and his example of like, no, if you have an idea, go for it. And if it doesn't work out, that's okay. Like, what's the worst case scenario? You just have a massive truck in your driveway for a while.
Yeah, that's it.
But seriously, think about all the things Jake's done, and think about like, I don't know. I don't think, for better or for worse, you don't overanalyze before you just go. Like, it's just like, the Econo Lodge looks fine. Let's just go in there, But like 9 times out of 10, it works out. And so therefore, it's like, why are we overanalyzing, trying to over-prepare? We're not going to ever be fully prepared, so let's just dive in, kind of thing. So,
thanks, dog.
Love you, man.
I wasn't thinking of my answer because I was being an active listener.
Thank you.
But just like,
that's probably what you learned.
Yeah, I learned from Brad how to listen. No, first thing I thought of was like, I've just had a front row seat to watch Brad be a dad for 7, 8 years, whatever it is, 8 years. So I mean, you can't help but like pick up on things and just like, oh yeah, that's cool, they do that. Oh yeah, that's cool, they do that. Oh, I like this.
Yeah.
Oh, I would never do that. Oh, okay, no. But I think there's a lot of just like things you can't help. I mean, I've been thinking about being a dad probably since I was like a, middle school like counselor, and you start to see all these other boys, and like, what's mine gonna be like, whatever. So I'm sure there will be more to come of like, even just like asking you for advice. Thanks in advance for the advice.
You bet, buddy.
Yeah.
Cost you, but no. Thanks for the question.
Yeah,
It's
good
fun.
question.
Yeah.
Oh, did you have a question?
She did.
But you go first. Are you sure?
Keep the mic there. Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna swig a little honey real quick. No problem. Go ahead.
A few weeks ago
Be
on.
quick, 'cause I'm gonna do this the whole time that you're talking.
Got it.
Go ahead.
A few weeks ago on Instagram.
No!
A few weeks ago on Instagram, you asked for questions, so I asked you what's something funny you believed as a kid, and you said something about Captain Hook in your bathtub, and I would like to hear more about that and what's something funny you believed too, Jake.
Thank you.
No problem.
So, pretty simple. I don't know how much more I can explain about Captain Hook in the bathtub, but I literally believed, and this is what I guess is irrational about it. Maybe I didn't. Did I just answer it in the Instagram? Is that what I said on there? Okay. So I believe that Captain Hook somehow had levitating powers. I don't think I've ever said this out loud in my life. Had levitating powers where he was up on the top of like my ceiling, and he was there. And every time I looked up, like the way I looked up, like he could go down, and so I couldn't see him because he's down here now. And then I would look down, and he's not there anymore. So I go like this. I'd be like, I think he's here. I just can't see him. So I don't know. That was one of that, and I think I believed I don't know if I believe, but I had the fear of what if my parents are aliens? And every time I walk into the room, they change back into humans. So I had that belief for a second. A little bit of a worry. So I don't know. I watched some Disney movie probably that was you know that Disney movie. Yeah. Is that Lilo and Stitch? Is that what that is? So.
I don't know if I have anything quite like levitating Captain Hook. I think there was a part of me that when Toy Story came out, I was like, I guess that could be happening.
Yes.
And so I'd rip open doors every now and then and see if I could catch them.
I think Toy Story might have affected us more than most movies in our life.
I kicked down and broke so many doors. My parents hated it.
No, I think about that with inanimate objects all the time. Like you just feel bad for a cardboard box or something that you rip up too hard or something. Sorry, man.
I think about this lamp. How long is this lamp been on for 4 straight days? Dang.
It's that lamp is tired.
It's hot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I also went through a short phase. This is kind of weird to say, but I was like, what if I'm severely mentally challenged and I don't know it? Because I was like, do they know that they're mentally challenged? Who's to say I'm not?
Yeah, what if we all are?
Yeah, jury's still out.
Yeah. Did you have one?
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. All right, Bear, ready for this? Bear Girls.
Bear Girl. Hey, Bear Girls.
So this topic came up a day or so ago, but basically my question is, and I'll explain, what is your white whale? So I get irrationally upset about the book Moby Dick and the fact that the plot was plagiarized from a journal story called Mocha Dick about a white whale and the captain who's coming after it. Not a fan of the book.
Okay.
However, the question is what is the thing that you could just go on a full-on rant about, but doesn't actually matter?
In a negative way?
Yeah.
Something you're opposed to? I've heard white whale described as something differently.
Yeah,
That's what he meant it to be.
Oh.
Who cares what no.
Yeah, that guy. What can I go on a rant about? That's a fun question. Let's see.
Rachel and I sometimes will go back and forth about how modern American society is set up so well for people who like the temperature really cold. Where everyone has to adapt to the cold temperatures. Rarely is it adapting to people who prefer it warm.
Okay.
That's a placeholder.
Yeah,
That's a placeholder.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Negative. I don't know about negative. I could rant. I think I've talked about this plenty, but I'm a firm believer in Aldi and how wonderful it is. And I'll get fired up if you say Aldi sucks. So maybe I'm just ranting about the people that just think they're too good for Aldi because they're wrong. So Aldi's awesome. I do get frustrated about things, people.
Dennis.
Yeah.
Dennis is on thin ice.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. That's a.
Sorry, we're too positive.
I think I know Jake's.
You know mine?
Yeah, how fired up you get when people think that the NFL is rigged.
Yeah, I did get a little fired up.
Yeah, just say anything negative about Chiefs and this guy.
Yeah, I was like, man, that's too bad this is happening. Oh, well, whatever. And then once it became in the ghosty community, I was like, well, we can't have that in here.
Yeah.
Ghosties are cool and normal. We can't have ghosties thinking the NFL is
Cool.
scripted.
Yeah.
It's I was like, well, that's actually, now it's not cool.
If I think of anything, I'll come back to it. But yeah, driving, just drivers in general. Yeah, I get fired up about drivers sometimes. Left laners.
Brad's barely paying attention to the road, so.
It's all these drivers are flipping me off. What's going on? Missouri, whatever. Yeah. Who else?
I wish I could think of something. Sorry, Michaela.
Yes, sir. Samuel.
Being someone that loves games, obviously, I'm actually curious, what games were banned for you as children? Or Brad, what games have you banned for your kids? So
Banned games.
Banned games. For me and my family and my brother, Dirt Clod War was banned because we were throwing dirt clods.
Oh, you're talking about
there was a rock in one of the so what game was banned?
I was trying to imagine
no longer can play this game.
A naughty board game.
Yeah,
I was
no.
like, oh.
No, just
Dirt Clod War.
just childhood games that you play in the backyard.
Yeah. I mean, my mom would always get mad at my dad and I. No ball in the house. And we'd still play ball in the house sometimes. I remember I put a hole in my bedroom wall with a baseball one time. When you're the youngest, you kind of play by yourself, and so you're kind of like throwing it up and diving and stuff. And I think one time I was just pretending to throw the ball and just went out of my hands and went into the drywall. So sorry about that, Mom. I don't know if we had any band games. I bet if I was a loser and played Magic the Gathering, teasing, I don't know. I don't know anything about it. I'm sure it's fun. I could see my parents being like, don't do that.
Yeah, if there was like
Have
a Harry
girlfriend,
Potter
you know?
game. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah,
Stepped
no.
on your punch.
No, you're
All right.
fine.
Dang it.
Yeah.
I mean, my
The
dad.
Simpsons, we weren't allowed to watch The Simpsons. How about that? Other things that were banned.
Yeah.
I can't think of a banned game.
My dad taught me how to play poker when I was like 10. So I think it was like, he didn't really care. Games were fun.
Yeah.
Also didn't have dirt clods, so I don't know how we would have felt about that.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I think being the youngest, they were pretty chill on most things as far as they just trusted me. I guess like some video game, maybe that's what it is video games, like they were more strict on like Grand Theft Auto, wasn't one that I was supposed to play.
I remember we had one that was, don't hit that hornet's nest with the bat again.
Again.
Yeah, I couldn't play that.
Was anything, like were you allowed to watch WWE?
No interest.
Really?
What's the point?
Oh, I thought it looked cool.
Really?
And my parents were like, no, you can't watch that. The Simpsons, I felt like that was the worst show in the world. Every time like the clouds came on the screen, it was like, turn it off, get out of here.
That's how we were with Days of Our Lives. It would come on after Andy Griffith.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you'd sprint to the remote. I didn't know what was going to happen.
Color on the screen, get out of here.
Yeah.
Sorry, one last interruption. I'm back. We've been talking about the bear cam. Figured I'd show you one last car cam. Here I am. Rachel's in Whole Foods, and I'm just buzzing for advertisers. This time specifically Cozy Earth. They're amazing. CozyEarth.com. Just go to their website. You will feel a hit of dopamine just going to the website. I mean, everything's just so cozy and it's so nice. By the end, 5 minutes in, you're like, I have to have something from here. And they were, once again, just like all of our sponsors, I feel like they were just super generous to us on this trip. They donated so many things to go in the treasure room, really high-end robes, really nice throw blankets, and those things were going quick in the treasure room. And then one other thing they did is they gave us so many, every single person who came on the trip got a $100 gift card to Cozy Earth. And even like all the helpers and Hortensia and her family, everyone. We had so much to pass around and give out. Everyone got $100 gift cards. So they're just really generous people and they love us and we want you guys to love them back. So pick yourself out some bed sheets that are really nice. Viscose from bamboo is gonna change your life. Maybe some sleepwear, maybe some cozy thermals for the fall, whatever you want. Peruse and take 40% off with the promo code GRKC, CozyEarth.com.
Yeah.
All right, do a couple more.
Thanks,
Anybody's
Sam.
got any?
I'm right here. Okay, picture this. You're a thief, and you are tasked with stealing something from someone's home that will severely inconvenience them.
Oh.
As an example, a toothpaste cap so that their toothpaste is always dry. What item would you choose?
I think I would leave all the phone chargers, but none of like the adapters actually go into the wall. It's just cords. It's just cords everywhere. I would actually give them more cords. But take out the actual plugs that go on the wall.
That's good.
It's infuriating. You have to be like in your car next to your computer to charge.
Yeah.
I cut off the back of their sandal.
The back.
Yeah, you're
I
falling
did-
off. Your
I did
Traver's
have-
dragon.
I did have a thought, and I don't know if this would apply to the question, but like all of their right shoes or something like that. Yeah. So where it's like you can wear two shoes if you want, but they're going to both be lefties.
So yeah.
Lefty, shout out Lefty. Or yeah, maybe it's like a reverse thievery where I'm in the house, so I'm able to do this. I just figure out what their keys look like, and I just put thousands of keys in there. And they can't ever find their keys. They can find keys, they just can't find the right key.
What if just like I'd go to someone's house who's lived there 25 plus years, and I'd go in there with an electrician friend of mine, Isaac McDonald. We go in there and just switch what all the light switches do, and so they have to like retrain their brain what
That's
does what.
good. Yeah.
That'd be annoying.
Yeah, they still work, but
Yeah.
you have to go to like your kid's room for the garbage disposal or something.
And like the main thing that used to turn the main lights on now controls the fridge.
Yes.
It's like, oh gosh, or something.
And so if you have some whatever stranger come in your house and they're like trying to work it, like they might spoil all your food.
This is a fun
That's
question.
inconvenient. So this, you can get behind this. Like this is a good question.
This is good. Take off like the hot water knobs of everything. You still do it. You just use pliers.
That's a good thief right there.
Good question.
Yeah. Who else?
Right here.
Yeah, Betsy.
So, food has been a big topic of conversation.
Yes.
What is one food combination that you just can't get behind? Like pregnancy for pickles and ice cream, or maybe French fries and a Frosty, or...
Okay. I mean, the pickles and ice cream thing is objectively disgusting.
Yeah.
For sure.
Guess that's one.
But I don't feel like that's like a super common one for most people to... Did you, in your pregnancy, did you have that? No. Did you have anything weird in your pregnancy?
I just craved fried food.
Fried food. Okay, yeah. Just in general.
Well, you got that.
Weird can you guys think of any weird combination? Or like, I don't know. Yeah, Courtney doesn't like ketchup, which is
Rachel
diabolical.
hates ketchup.
What is that about? Let me think here.
Eggs in a plate.
Yeah.
Eggs in a bowl.
Yeah, Hannah Warner's been shooting 2 raw eggs every day.
Yeah.
That's kind of wild.
Got the liver queen with us.
Pineapple and pizza. Thanks. Yeah, perfect. Just why? What are you doing? Like, I mean, I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. Calm down, everybody.
Hey,
this
be
is
cool.
my podcast.
JBC.
JBC, dude. Yeah. BC. I don't think it's terrible. I mean, I'll eat it, but no. There's a million better options for pizza toppings than pineapple. Like, are you really, Janelle? You would get excited about pineapple on pizza? 100%. Really?
Look at her.
Look at the girl. Yeah.
I think Rachel loves this. I eat acai bowls all the time, love acai bowls. I don't want peanut butter on it. I'm like, that's like creamy, savory. I'm in fruity, acidic mode right now.
Okay.
I like to keep them separate.
Okay.
On that vein, did you ever grow up eating peanut butter banana sandwiches?
Peanut butter banana sandwiches are awesome.
Separate.
Yeah. Okay, what about mayonnaise banana sandwiches?
Stop it. Mayonnaise banana sandwiches?
Too far!
My grandparents would make that for us, and we would just blow through them.
You said you want to know about conspiracy theories. I think your grandparents are.
They might be aliens.
Yeah, they might be aliens. We don't know, dude. Pico de gallo and hot dogs? I could get behind. That sounds all right.
Wow.
I mean, a hot dog is basically a taco, right?
Yeah, it's hot dogs and tacos are simul synonymous. Yeah. All right, who else?
I have a question, but it's more so for the whole group, especially if you're a millennial or older.
Okay.
I'm looking for validation because I don't know if it's a Sane or Psycho or anyone else segment, but back home with all my friends who are above the age of 30, they joke that I have boomer tendencies because I still balance a checkbook. And
last year was balancing on a ball. This year is balancing on a checkbook. That's right.
And I feel like that's a really normal thing to do, but no one else my age, I personally know back home, does it. So I was just wondering if anyone else actually does, or if it is me. Okay.
Corey from the back, psycho. Yeah, show of hands. Does anyone else here balance their checkbook?
I write checks for 2 of my bills.
That's what I was going to say. Can we go back one step and say, how often are we using a checkbook? Yeah. Balance a checkbook or write a check?
Write checks.
Okay. I haven't. Alfred.
One of the bills I pay, if you pay by credit card, the fee every month is $9. If you pay it by
Fire
check,
me
it's
up,
free.
yeah.
So.
Okay.
Wow. Third of a dragonfly.
Yeah. I don't think it's psycho. I just think it's one of those things where it's like, Sane or Psycho, I use my house phone to call my mom and check up on her. It's like, that's not psycho. It's just like there's stuff out there that makes you not have to use a house phone. There's technology out there I think that's better than. But
is it like therapeutics? One last question on the balancing
Yeah.
checkbook. Is it like fun? Like, oh, nice, they match.
Well, I'm like always been a numbers person with being in medical coding and stuff, and I was a teller for 4 years. So I think it's just been ingrained in me. And I actually taught my dad how to balance a checkbook when my parents separated like 20 years ago. So it's just like, I don't know. I'm anal, I guess, about that kind of stuff. So
You write in cursive?
sometimes.
Yeah, I knew you did.
Dig it.
Sometimes.
Sorry, I was...
Before, stand up and let's see it. I don't want to hear it, but you got this now. Yeah.
It's all in the head movements. You know? It's like, yeah. The ladies taught me well.
Yeah, that's right.
Let's see it.
No, I don't have a question. I just wanted to validate maybe the concept of balancing a check. I work at a financial institution. It's really important to, like, you know, balance your accounts. But, like, we have the technology to balance your checkbook electronically.
What?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
but
Well, how?
my thing is, so my one friend always is always overdrafting her account, and she makes fun of me for balancing my checkbook. And I said,
Oh,
well,
no.
Right.
I would. That's my rant right there. Tia's friend.
I would rant over that too.
So I was just like, okay, well, if you balanced your checkbook though, you wouldn't overdraw it as much as you
100%.
did, and you'd probably save a crap ton of money.
Crap ton of money.
CT.
Yeah, and look at how much is in here.
Also true.
Right.
I'm just saying you can't.
This is great.
I don't like to make large purchases unless both my available and current balance match.
Oh, you don't like to make large purchases unless they available and current balance. That's fair. So sometimes you're just like, I can't buy anything for a while. Got an air fryer coming up. You know?
My question is, how different is balancing the checkbook from like having a really good budget set up, like in an Excel sheet? Is there a difference, or is that pretty much the same thing?
I mean, I have a budget, but there's always times where like things come up that you're not prepared for. So it just helps me to like visually see like this is what's going on. Do I need to move money over from a savings account and stuff? So,
Similar, yeah.
Yeah.
Dave Ramsey, baby. Quick comment back on pineapple on pizza. I have converted people to become ghosties, but I've also converted people to become pineapple on pizza people with this very specific pizza. Domino's, thin crust pizza, garlic parmesan sauce instead of the red sauce, bacon, pineapple, half of it jalapeno, so the spicy ones can be spicy. And that was bad. Oh, that was bad. That's like my family, all the kids, everyone loves it. And every time that people come over, we order like multiple pizzas and they try that one, and then that's the first one to go. Corey, can you?
When did you stop listening to that?
Yeah, it's good.
I'd rather balance a checkbook.
Yeah. that sounds fun. I'll come over sometime. He paid a lot of money to be here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm getting hungry.
Wow.
Getting hungry thinking about it. Oh.
Watch out, he's gonna have one delivered.
Yeah. Domino's just comes up the elevator behind us. Oh, it has bacon on it. Yeah.
All right. Anybody else?
Anybody else got a question?
That's not, you're supposed to say who else has a question.
Anybody?
Back to the checkbook thing. Now that
Oh yeah, we're going back to
sorry I
checkbook.
brought it up.
No, it's great.
the more that it's talked about, it sounds more like what we do anyway. Like going back through the month and like making sure that we're not overspending and kind of evaluating yourself. Okay.
I think that's a different question, right? That people do that.
Right.
How do you do it though? On paper?
Yeah, Lena, explain. I don't have any part in it. I'll admit that. But yeah, basically we have a meeting like every month that's just like, yeah, this is how much over our budget we're spending. Like, this is what we can improve about. Like, we don't really need this streaming service or whatever.
Right.
But
You don't need all those tinfoil hats for you.
Yeah, exactly. yeah. The
But
dragons can't get you.
Are you doing it on paper? Are you writing things down?
No, Google Sheet.
Thank you. Just make sure.
Google Sheet.
Yeah, Google Sheet. Careful. That's
So you're
Google
supposed to
Sheet.
ask who has a question, not does anybody have a question?
Who else? Or yeah, who's next? Something like that. Rather than anybody else, because then it's like, well, I guess we're anywhere.
Okay,
Tubbies.
continuing with the money, is it sane or psycho to have 2 savings accounts? Because I have one that has like
Oh, here we go.
What's a rhyme
A
with?
substantial amount of money
Substantial?
in it.
Oh,
But then
okay.
I have
She's here the
another,
whole
like I
week.
never touch that. That's for like, house improvement,
Emergency
new
fund, right?
driveways,
Okay.
foundational work.
Go off. Can anyone beat 4 savings accounts?
4 different accounts.
And then I have another one for things like, smaller, like new tires on my car. Like it's, it's a rotating.
Okay.
So I don't know.
No, I don't hate that. I don't do that, but I like budget and like save. I have different like funds kind of thing, but they're just electronic. Like it's like I know how much is in this fund that I can.
Envelopes of cash in it.
Yeah, it is. It's very David.
Funds.
It's 100% the funds. Yeah.
Sane or psycho, I have 0 savings accounts.
Psycho.
Is that?
Okay, but these days, Alvaro, talk to us. You're Mr. Money Guy.
Okay.
You wore a monocle on the way here, but I mean, savings accounts these days. I make like 4 cents a year on them, so I don't think it's that psycho.
Yeah.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
I mean, they're screaming high yield at you, and they are correct.
I've heard of it.
What kind of percentage? Yearly.
I was gonna say, how high is this yield?
Yeah, it's like 0.05, depending if you have a good credit union. If you go to a bank, why would you? You like 0.001. I mean, you're really doing
Bank's
making
bad?
that. Bank is bad.
Bank
Always.
bad. I thought
Bank
good.
bad.
Bank bad. bro.
Credit union good?
Credit union. Yeah, credit unions are good.
Everyone knew this, and you guys never told me.
What are
We
you
can all afford to
doing,
be here, and we have to host it. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, but a savings account is really just to like, you need to park your money for a little bit somewhere to move it around. Use your savings, but
Gotcha.
Credit.
if you want to make money for you.
All right, we'll be rich. We'll be rich.
Okay, maybe we're talking too much about money, but is anyone else
Financial
Use
corner.
the
treat cash as if it's free?
Treat the cash as if it's free.
Yeah. It's gone from the account. It doesn't affect your account anymore, so that's just free money.
My dad almost primarily uses cash so that it has the opposite effect. So like he like physically sees his money leaving.
Yeah. Like hurts more.
I use
Yeah.
no cash so that I don't overspend. If I have it in my hand, I'm like, well, I have it, might as well spend it.
So yeah, it sounds like Jason. Yeah. Doesn't hurt. Interesting. All right, I think we
You
can.
want to talk Roth IRA?
Yeah.
We haven't covered everything.
I'll get you a membership if you want.
That's good. All right. Let me pull. I think we're gonna wrap up.
Let's wrap it up. Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
find a little review here. You connect to the Bluetooth, get a little.
My review of the week is just an indirect review coming from Hortensia. She just gave me really, really kind feedback. She's like, people here just said the nicest things about you guys. Like, I don't know, it's just cool to hear her. I mean, and I've heard it before, obviously, from reviews, but she's like, it's cool to hear how much they respect and appreciate you guys. And so I always get excited when it's like somebody you respect, like Hortensia. I'm not going to cry, but I'm going to cry. But like hearing her be appreciative and respect me, it's just cool. It's just fun. So thanks for saying nice things about us. That's all.
My review of the week is going to come from Ghosties I've had like individual conversations with about Brad and I were driving back to our other Airbnb yesterday, and I was like, it's so funny what this podcast has brung us. Like, it was supposed to be a comedy podcast, and it has so many different byproducts. And one of them now in the last like year is like, are we kind of like fitness influencers?
Yeah.
Like, it was never meant to be this. I guess maybe credit to Rachel who kind of got it all kickstarted. But I've had so many individual conversations. Like, it's so funny hearing you talk about what you're going through health-wise, fitness-wise, whatever. It's made me want to do this change. We got a lot of ghosties doing like, 100 sit-ups a day or, walking a mile a day. And that's kind of fun. So it's one thing to just like entertain you guys for an hour, distract you for an hour. But it's like, hey, you're getting healthier. I guess because it's something we said. So
Yeah, right.
Fun.
Super cool.
Fun feedback. Brad, in this episode of The Jingle, would you want to?
I would love to. Can I borrow your phone, Maddie, to look at the lyrics? I realize I need to use this for the...
Maddie Dieterle's been working around the clock, just
Yeah, literally,
cramming
like,
in lyrics.
At breakfast.
Got the perfect song for this trip.
And she did send the chorus to everybody if you guys want to sing along. I don't know if this is going to sound better.
Let's get one of these
Bluetooth
mics.
speaker.
Maddie, or yeah, one of you hand that. Let's get one of it near the speaker.
All right.
Hey Brad, come on. The riddle.
Oh yeah, the answer was bicycle for the riddle. If you guys didn't know. Oh no, pedals. Thought it was flour. Use it more outside than inside. More. You can ride a bike inside.
I learned to ride my bike
You learned to bike?
at my house.
Thank you.
Inside.
I think you got it first, Michaela. Let me see.
It's on now.
2, 3. Odette guessed people. A lot of people guessed people initially. Children. A lot of shoes on clue 3. A lot of shoes, hats. Somebody said bicycle, I thought. Maybe clue 4. Clue 4, Katrina Zimmerman. I think she's. Clue 4, Mariah Garrett as well. Very good.
Oh.
Clue 7, Maddie Dieterle. Very good. A lot of people got it by clue 5. Samuel Cassidy, Big Dom, and then clue 6 it was there. So okay, shucks.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize. That's classic. You're apologizing for like your phone locking up.
Sorry, Mike.
Isaac Brace and I played pickleball together, and the amount of times he apologized after hitting a good shot, but like it could have been either of ours, was so Midwest of him. He's like, oh, dude, sorry. It's like, dude, you're playing well. All right, here we go. All right, give it up for Maddie Dieterle. So fun. Awesome.
That was great. Your voice sounded good. Good
You
job.
know, a little rasp in there. Maybe that's the move.
That was
Just
sitting
come-
next to Adele.
Just scream, songs to Clay's DJing for 3 hours last night, and it makes it all worth it. So, anyway.
That was great. Good episode. Thank you guys for being here. When we're recording, obviously, being here the whole week. I was thinking about you guys in the shower, and
as one does.
It's just fun. I feel like there's like almost a hang with me. It's like a reverse bell curve of like when you first start a podcast. I mean, like you're on like cloud nine, like you can't believe that people are listening to it. Like this is unbelievable. People care about us. They're listening to us, and then you kind of like get used to it a little bit. Like we put on episodes and people listen to us, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then now I'm to the point where I'm like, this is crazy. They want a vacation with us for the 3rd time, and they like, it's really cool. So I really, really appreciate you guys taking off work or spending money, whatever sacrifices you had to come to be here. It's fun. I just feel like we're just friends hanging out.
Absolutely.
It's a good time.
Amen.
Yeah.
So fun. All right, that's an episode. Oh yeah. $100 for the jingle. Maddie, good try. give her a buck. Yeah. No. It was great though. Oh yeah.
Yeah. In the episode with that wager.
Sure. So Maddie truly was just always asking. Like,
Buck hungry.
Brandon Falk. She gets the Brandon Faulkner Award for what can I do to get a buck? Because Brandon Faulkner the last 2 years has been that. Shout out Brandon, we miss you, man. But she was like, deathly afraid of the ocean. Emily gets stung by a jellyfish. She's even more whatever. And she's like, Brad, how many bucks if I get stung by a jellyfish? And I was like, no, I don't want you to do that. I was like, well, 20. And I was like, but if you get stung by a jellyfish on your foot or anywhere else, but if you get stung by a jellyfish on your face, 200.
Yeah.
And your reaction, so then she's like, no, that's not, what? No. And then so she's like, basically trying to get mom and dad to compete against each other.
Yeah, got us fighting.
Yeah, comes to Jake and was like, hey, Jake, how much would you, give for this? And your reaction?
I was just like, oh, come on, we're not gonna do that.
And I stopped her. I was like right there. I was like, you're gonna pit us against each other like this? Come on! Like I already answered how much it would be, and your thought was like,
I thought we were both on board. Like obviously we're not gonna incentivize people to get stung by jellyfish.
yeah, it's irresponsible.
And Brad's
But
like,
I was
yeah,
like,
don't put
sting him in the face and you get some money.
Brad told me he would give me all of the money if I got a ghost tattoo.
Whoa.
So what do you think, Mom?
I think I did say that. But then I definitely said but don't do that.
Yeah. I think 20 for the leg and 200 for the face.
Oh, that's where we're at right there. We love you guys. See you
Thank you,
Wednesday.
Ghost Shores!
Ghostrunners Podcast.